ಬಂದ್ವಿ ಓಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ so the what is consciousness is what is there. The seer and the seen are one. This ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೇನೋ ಅದು ನೋಡುವವನು ಯಾರು, ಅದು ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ. ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಭಗವಂತನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳೋದು ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀ ನಾರಾಯಣನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. The conscious, the world manifest is nothing but consciousness. So there's no duality, there's no separation. Okay, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವುದು ಚೇತನ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಪಂಚ. ನಾವು ದಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, ದಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್, ದೇಹ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರಿಮೋಟ್. ಚೇತನ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಕಾಣುತ್ತದೆ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ನೀವು ದೇಹ, ನಾನು ದೇಹ, ನಾನು ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸೇ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ. ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಭೌತಿಕ ವಸ್ತುವೇ ಮುಖ್ಯ, ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಭೌತಿಕ ವಸ್ತುವಿಂದ ಹುಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಉಲ್ಟಾ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ಯು ಸೇ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಯಾವುದು ಇದು ಇವರು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್, ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಒನ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮೆರಿಕಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೆ, ಅಮೆರಿಕದ ಒಬ್ರು ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಎ ಇದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್, ನ್ಯೂರೋಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್. ಕಡೆ ನಮ್ಮನೆ ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಮನೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಮನೆಯವರು, ಅವ್ರ ಬ್ರದರ್ ನಿಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು. ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟು, ಸೈಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟು. ವೆನೆವರ್ ಐ ಮೀಟ್ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್, ಸೈಕ್ಯಾಟ್ರಿಸ್ಟ್, ನ್ಯೂರಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್, ಐ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಬ್ರೈನಿಗೆ. ನನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್, ದೇ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸೇ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬ್ರೈನ್. ಮೈಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಉಲ್ಟಾ. ಅದೇ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಹೀಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಕಾಣ್ತದೆ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ನಾನ್ ರಿಯಲ್, ವೆರಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ರಿಯಲ್. ಯಾವಾಗ? ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ ಮೈಂಡ್. ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಸನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್, ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಮಗ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಚೇತನ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ದೂರ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದೇವರುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ವೆರಿ ರಿಮೋಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಕೈಲಾಸ, isolated place, there's nobody can go there, so isolated. Okay, ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ, ಜಾಗಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ನಾವು ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ, ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಈಗ somebody becomes evolved, ಯಾರು ಎವಾಲ್ವ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. The question is what is transcendence, what is immanence, Arjun? Answer.
Okay.
Mobile.
No.
So then if you go to somebody becomes realized and he associates himself to consciousness, ಅವನು ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಚೇತನ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಒಂದು ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚ? The matter is not there, matter he says is consciousness only. ಆಯ್ತಾ? When somebody is associated with chetana, for him matter is unreal and the consciousness is only reality. Brahma satya, jagan mithya. ಆಯ್ತಾ? That is Brahma, consciousness is only real and world is unreal because he is seeing from the conscious point of view. Now if you are seeing from matter point of view, Brahma mithya, jagat satya. The world is real and consciousness is unreal. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ದ್ವೈತ ಮತ್ತು ಅದ್ವೈತ ಜಗಳ. ಓಕೆ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ಸತ್ಯ ಜಗನ್ ಮಿಥ್ಯ is fight between Dvaita and Advaita. Okay, so both are real, both are true, but one person is looking from this angle, other person is looking from another angle. But real angle is beyond these two. ನಿಜವಾದ ಸತ್ಯ ಏನು? ದ್ವೈತ ಅದ್ವೈತಕ್ಕೆ ಮೀರಿದ ಸತ್ಯ ಅದು. ಯಥೋ ವಾಚೋ ನಿವರ್ತಂತೆ, where no words can speak. Where you cannot open your mouth because it is beyond both manifested and unmanifested. Chetana ಮತ್ತು ಶಿವ and ಶಕ್ತಿ are both are one in that Parabrahma. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅದು ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೇಷನ್, ಅದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್. ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವೇ. ಸೊ somebody is in the ground floor, right? ಯಾರೋ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ there somebody is in the second floor, there is somebody in the third floor, right?
Sir, I'm holding, sir.
Okay.
I'm going today.
Hello, okay. Okay.
Just wanted to tell you and go.
Bye.
Bye.
When you are coming back?
Second.
Second. One the book?
Should I stop it?
Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Hello. So, ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಕೆಳಗಿನ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Somebody is in the basement. Okay. Then somebody comes and asks him, where is your father? ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Second floor. Up. Right? Up. Because it's up. Now somebody is in the first floor. Where is your father? Up. Because in second floor. Somebody is in second floor. Where is your father? Here. So transcendence is also like that. When you are in the matter level, transcendence is here. That's why Purnamadam, Purnamidam. Other means that, somewhere that. So that you are that. Okay, that means you are somewhere. Okay, so when you go there, that is here. This is there. ಇದು ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮದ ಶ್ರುತಿಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಸೊ ನಾವು ದಿ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್, ರೈಟ್? ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ದಿ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ನೀವು ಕಥೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಸತ್ಯನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. somebody who had no eyes, ಯಾರು ಕುರುಡ, by birth is blind, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಹುಟ್ಟಿದಾಗಿಂದ ಕುರುಡ. ಅವನು ಒಂದು ದಿವಸ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, somebody asks, the blind person asks somebody, please tell me what is white? ಬೆಳಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು, ಬಿಸಿಲು ಬಿಳಿದಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅಂತ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈಗ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕಾಣದಿದ್ದವನಿಗೆ ಬಿಳಿ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈಟ್ ಟು ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ನೆವರ್ ಸೀನ್ ವೈಟ್ ಇನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಡು ದಟ್? ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆವಾಗ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಸೇಸ್ ವೈಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ವಾಲ್, ಗೋಡೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಗೋಡೆ ಬಣ್ಣ. Oh, white is very hard, he will say. Because his experience of the world is touch. Okay? Then this guy understood that he is confusing. ಗೋಡೆ ಬಿಳಿ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ, ಗೋಡೆ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ಗೋಡೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ ಕೂಲ್ ಡ್ರಿಂಕ್, ಗೋಡೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದ ಏನೋ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ, ಓ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. No, 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 not like that. Okay? It's not very hard, it's soft. White can be for soft also. ಮೆತ್ತಗಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೂ ಬಿಳಿ ಬಣ್ಣ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹೇಗಪ್ಪ? Like liquid water, ಇದು ಮಿಲ್ಕ್. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಟಚ್ ದಿ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್. ಓ, ಐ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ನೌ. ನನಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು. ಏನದು? ಹಾಲಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್. ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗೈ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್, ನೋ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ದೆನ್ ಹೌ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್? ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅದು? ಒಂದು ಬಾತುಕೋಳಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಡಕ್, ವೈಟ್. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಶೋ ಮಿ ಡಕ್. ದೆನ್ ಗೆ ದಿಸ್ ಗೈಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಶೋಸ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಡಕ್, ಬಾತುಕೋಳಿ. This person is very happy. Now I understood what is white. It's like a duck. It is like this, Santa. Vedanta. So a communication can never happen with a person from a person who is blind, a person who is with eyes to a person who is blind. All miscommunication only happens. Ella wrong communication agodu. Vedanta. Understand? And whatever communication happens will be misunderstood. That's why what Buddha says and what people understand is very different. What Shankaracharya says and what people understand is very different. What Christ says and what people understand is very different. A communication, what communication can happen?
So it can never happen.
It can never happen. That's why there is a Sadguru, a master. A master is a bridge between these two. He can behave like half blind with the blind person and fully open with the eyes other persons. He can behave as if he has no eyes, so he will tell in their language. But he also tries to tell in his language of the people with the eyes also. So master is bridge between the transcendent and the immanent. Otherwise transcendent and immanent has no connection. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಈ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಗೂ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನಿಗೂ ಏನು ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Prabhu, how did I get reconciled? Like, the mind, body, and intellect are there because I am witnessing it. So when do the mind, body, and intellect disappear and only I remain?
So when you see the truth behind the mind, body, and intellect disappears, then I alone is there. Mind, body, intellect is not real. So your meditation is mind, body, and I, intellect disappears.
So that is happens through meditating.
Okay, is it clear? Transcendent and immanent clear? Transcendent is what is beyond, immanent is what is there. Now there is a bridge between these two. That's called master. So people can walk from here to there. Aita. That's why Jesus Christ.
I have a doubt.
Huh?
Sadhguru is a bridge between that enlightened person and the normal person who is blind.
Huh.
But someday he is also like a normal person. So that time one more Sadhguru will be there. Correct.
Huh.
So what is the starting point?
Starting is God only, Paramatma only.
So he is a God, right?
Hmm.
So the next person is coming from God. He is also like a God only, right?
But he forgets.
I didn't get it.
See, when we forget, say, either we can be son of God. The question is, a Sadguru also was like a human being and he realized before that what happened to him, right? So he learned from another Sadguru, master.
So that Sadhguru also it's a normal person. He learned from another Sadhguru.
That's why it's what the song I say, Jyot se Jyot jagavo, Sadguru Jyot se Jyot jagavo. You have to light another lamp.
Yeah.
Okay, you can light another lamp only with the lighter, one lighter. You cannot light a lamp with water,
Yes.
right? So one light, one master can light another master. Okay,
So what is the starting point of that?
God only, Bhagavan only, consciousness only. That's
So
why.
from the consciousness, it's coming to the next part. That is also a consciousness only, right?
Correct. But what happens is when it comes to next part, human being, he starts forgetting consciousness. He becomes associated with matter. He becomes from son of God, he becomes son of man. Forgetfulness is
happen.
forgetfulness. Okay. So now where are you sitting?
Use those.
But where did you come from?
BTM.
Did you come from BTM?
No, I came from BTM.
Oh, you forgot your place, native place, no?
That is my native.
Huh?
That is my native
It was
place.
BTM.
It's Trichy, Tamil Nadu.
Trichy. Now you didn't answer Trichy, Tamil Nadu. You said BTM. What happened to your Trichy, Tamil Nadu?
From Trichy, I came to BTM. From BTM.
But when I asked the question, you forgot Trichy. You said BTM, near closest.
Yeah.
Why? Always we remember what is closest. We forget what is where we came from. Right? Okay. So,
I am a normal human being, so I forgot. But the consciousness who is that enlightened is already enlightened, right?
for him there's no problem. There's no world also. Okay, the problem comes when this appearance is there. For Bhagavan there is no forgetfulness. When the Bhagavan takes the form of human being, there's a forgetfulness. And he has taken the form of human being to experience the world. To experience his greatness, he has taken the form of human beings. Shiva has become Jiva to experience Shiva. Very complex logic.
Already Shiva, no? And again,
No, Shiva takes the form of Jiva, forgets that he is Shiva, experiences the world, and gradually again he realizes Shiva. That's the second. See, to experience something you have to go there, no?
Yes.
To experience America, you have to go to America, no? So experience the world, he takes the form of Jiva. Then when he takes the form of Jiva, he forgets momentarily. Momentarily means billions of years. Couple of billion years. For God, one moment is nothing but a couple of million years. Then again he experiences it, goes back. Okay, so this is what happened to all the stories. All our stories of Purana are told from a person with the eyes to a person who has no eyes. Now the story becomes, from white it becomes stone, and from finally it becomes duck. All are confused. All confused agbiduttade. Aita. Jesus Christ, one or two stories of Jesus Christ. He is a great master. Bala dodda teacher. He is a great teacher. Ondishtu bija ide. There are some seeds. Okay. The seeds somebody sows. Bittan, bija. Aita. ಬೀಜ ಬಿತ್ತಿದಾಗ somebody when he sows the seed, some seeds fall on a path, street, ರಸ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತವೆ. ಕೆಲವು ಬೀಜಗಳು ರಸ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತವೆ. Some seeds fall on a rock, ಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತವೆ. Some seed falls on the soil, right? Now, what is on the road is trampled by people. ರಸ್ತೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ತುಳಿದು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. What is on the stone may sprout, but after that eventually it die. ಸಾಯ್ತವೆ. What is on the sand, or what is on the mud, ಗದ್ದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿದ್ದ ಬೀಜಗಳು ಚಿಗುರ್ತವೆ. Right? So there is similar, the teacher is one, master is one, and students are many. Master teaches something. Some people learn something, but they are trampled by the prapancha. They are on the way, street. Okay, what happens? The world is so powerful. World is so powerful. They get trampled. They will never sprout. Chigurula. So what happens? They get attracted by so much of the world. The world is become overpowering. ಪ್ರಪಂಚ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕವಾಗಿ ಚಿಗುರಲ್ಲ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? There are some people who are fallen on the stone, ಕಲ್ಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಅವ್ರು ಚಿಗುರಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮೊಳಕೆ ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಚಿಗುರಲ್ಲ. They can sprout, but they can't grow because there is no root possible. So similarly, some people whom have teaching ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ರೂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಲವಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. They also not sprout. Whereas some seeds will fall on a soil. ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೀಳ್ತವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ will put water. There is sunlight, it's Bhagavan. Those seeds will sprout. ಆ ಬೀಜಗಳು ಚಿಗುರ್ತವೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? They become closer to God. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ they have got right soil, right amount of water, and right amount of sunlight. These are the three qualities of students what Jesus says. ಭಗವಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು, ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ರೀತಿಯ ಶಿಷ್ಯರು. ಕೆಲವರು ಈ ಕಿವಿಯಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಈ ಕಿವಿಯಿಂದ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Somebody you certainly from this side, there are so many pravachana, so many lectures. Now this is also one more thing, goes from here to here. ಆಯ್ತಾ? There are so many people who are very intellectual. I have done so many Vedanta, I have studied so much. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು, ಅಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಓದಿದ್ದೇನೆ. From here it goes here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಅದು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ರೂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. There is no base. ಆಯ್ತಾ? There are third category of student, from here it goes here. They will sprout. ಚಿಗುರ್ತಾರೆ. Either from here to here, or here to here, or here to here. Many people most of the ಭಾಳ ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಿವಿಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ತಲೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದು. It goes from here to here. You know how many lectures I have attended, how many classes I have attended, how many scriptures I know. It doesn't go from here to here. It goes from here to here. ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ, ಭಾಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. It's all very simple thing. What spiritual master gives some little bit of water, sunshine is already there. Okay, you have to sprout. Instead of sprouting, seeds will fall on the street, or street will fall on the stone. Clear? Another story he says, mustard seed. ಸಾಸಿವೆ ಬೀಜ, mustard seed. The mustard seed is in the soul, ಮಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? The seed sprouts, ಚಿಗುರ್ತದೆ, and it becomes a tree, and lot of birds will come and eat that mustard seed. ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಕ್ಕಿಗಳು ಬಂದು ಆ ಬೀಜವನ್ನ ತಿಂತವೆ. ಬೀಜವನ್ನ ಬಿತ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಚಿಗುರ್ತು, slowly it grows, then it becomes a tree, then all those things are eaten by the birds. Similarly, the spiritual transformation is also like that. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಕೂಡ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. The individual soul, jiva, ಒಂದು ಬೀಜ. Individual soul is a seed. Master will sow it on a soil. Put some water, which is teaching. Gives an environment. ಒಂದು ವಾತಾವರಣ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. then seed starts growing. slowly, 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 slowly it grows, right? Every day you see, check up whether it's growing or not, you can't find out. But after some time, suddenly it has grown into a tree. ಹಲೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿವಸ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬೆಳೆದ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೂ ಹಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಾವು ದಿನ ನೋಡ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. The children also, we see, every day we see, we don't see that, we can't understand they are growing. ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇಂದ ಒಂದು 2 ವರ್ಷ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಓ ದಿ ಚೋಟು ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಬಡ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಸಣ್ಣ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಬಂತು? ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ಯರ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್, ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಗುರುವಿಂದ ಬಂದಾಗ, ರೈಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಾಗ, ಯು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್. Okay, you start growing, you can become a tree. Somebody who has not seen you for 2 years will suddenly see a tree, not a seed. ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಬೀಜ ನೋಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಮರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಅದು. That he can't understand the difference, gap. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಹೀಗೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ? What are you doing? All those things. Spirituality is not for you. So yes, this is so much of gap is there. The seed has become the tree. ಬೀಜ ಮರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಮರ, the tree ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, now it starts giving seeds, many more seeds. It starts becoming sprouting, and many birds who are hungry, they get a solace in the tree. ಬೇರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಬೀಜ. ಸೊ ಬೀಜ ಶಿಷ್ಯ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಗುರು, ಇವನು ಫಾರ್ಮರ್, ಬಿತ್ತೋರು. ನೀರು ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್, ಇದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಮಣ್ಣು, ಅದು ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ. ಸೂರ್ಯ ಭಗವಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಬೆಳೀತದೆ. ಇದು ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಸಾಧನೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ರೈಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಕಥೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ವಿಚ್ tells about Christ. How see, he has to teach many people who are not very educated at that time. He has to tell in a simple language which they can understand. Right? Another story is there. There was a father, ಒಬ್ಬ ತಂದೆ ಇದ್ದ. This lost child ಅಂತ. There was a father, ಒಬ್ಬ ತಂದೆ ಇದ್ದ, ಅವನಿಗೆ 2 ಮಕ್ಕಳು. There are 2 children, ಆಯ್ತಾ? Out of 2 children, ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಗ, one child is very, he has gone out of the way, and other child is obedient, ಬಹಳ obedient ಅವನು. ಈ 2ನೇ ಮಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್, who has gone wayward, he steals the money of the father and runs away. ತಂದೆಯ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಕದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು. And he goes to some place, spends all the money, some couple of years, loses everything. ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ದುಡ್ಡೆಲ್ಲ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಖರ್ಚಾದಾಗ ಅವನಿಗೆ ದುಃಖ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. He is feeling, he is hurt that I did such a sin. ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದೆ. Then he comes back to the father. ತಂದೆ ಹತ್ರ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ತಂದೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದಾಗ ತಂದೆಗೆ ಏನು ಖುಷಿ. Father is so happy. Father is so happy. The son has come back. Okay, there is a celebration, ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡ celebration. In their celebration they cut a goat, big goat and all those things. There is a big celebration. ಎಲ್ಲ ದೊಡ್ಡ celebration. Okay, the elder son is very angry. ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮಗ ಬಹಳ ಸಿಟ್ಟು. ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಇದ್ದೆ, ನನಗೊಂದು ಉಪಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ತಂದೆ ಅಂತ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಕೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆವಾಗ ಆ ತಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನೋಡ್ ಮಗು, see my son, he is lost. Now he has understood his mistake. He is repented and he is closer to me. ಆಯ್ತಾ? You are always with me, but you are haughty. ಅಹಂಕಾರ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? I love the person who had gone out, but he has understood he has gone out and he has come back. I love so much. You were there with me, but you didn't understand. ನನ್ನ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನೊಟ್ಟು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇದ್ದಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮನೂ ಹಾಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. There are many people who are always in the teaching, spirituality ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. They are always immersed in teaching spirituality. They are with the teacher, they are with the master, or they are with the God, maybe in temple or puja room or church or somewhere. Many of them miss the point. ಆಯ್ತಾ? There is somebody who has gone out ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಅಂಡ್ ಈ ಸೀಸ್ ದ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಭಗವಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಹತ್ರ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. He goes very close. Unless you see suffering, you can't understand what is the value of no suffering. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಭಗವಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೋಲ್ಲ. Always you are in happiness and always you are in a good condition, you will not understand the value of not having something. Understand? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಗವತದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಭಾಗವತ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಡ್, if somebody, ಭಗವಾನ್ is loving somebody, ಭಗವಾನ್ ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, okay, if God is loving somebody, he will make sure that his wealth is gone, ದುಡ್ಡು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Then next thing is he will make sure that his family relationships are gone. That is the love of God. All physical things what you have, you understand the limitation of that physical thing. ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಯಾರು ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಮೊದಲು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಎರಡನೇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಕರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿ ಉಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್. So if you really become close to the master, then you lose all your relationships. That I think somebody will have experienced already. You lose all connections with the physical world, because then you are no longer a son of man. ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಭಗವಂತನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ.
Make you a point that you are so helpless.
You understand the limitations. So ಹಾಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು somebody asked me if I have to come to this class, ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. Somebody asked me if I have to come to I class. I mean every class has a qualification. ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಅಂತ. Then I said, if you are successful in life, don't come to this class. If you are very happy about life, this class is not for you. If you find unhappiness in the world, okay, if you consider yourself as a failure in the world, and if you consider you have gone to many spiritual centers and gurugalella hogidira, and in spirituality also you have become failure. Okay. Okay. And you consider yourself as a total failure in life, I have admission. I'll take you and make you passing student. So unless you understand the limitation of the physical, unless you understand the limitation of mental, unless you understand the limitation of intellectual, ಮನಸ್ಸು ದೇಹ ಬುದ್ಧಿಗಳ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am Sakshi. Sakshi is a Paramatma. That understanding starts coming.
Dr. Karko.
Huh?
Dr. Karko.
Okay, those will be so just see what is to that.
It's recording. In case it disconnects, it will go automatically by itself. And the password is question truth 240.
All capital?
No, small.
240 is it?
Yeah, 240.
Just once in a while touch the key so that it keeps doesn't move time. So any questions? Transcendent Immanent is clear? Huh? What was the next question? Next question is we forgot the question also.
Yeah, and the next question was
withdrawal. I mean, once you understand how the witness works, and how withdrawal into impersonality, is that automatic?
So the body, mind and intellect. The question is, a person who is realized becomes impersonal. Right? He realizes the impersonality. So personality andre nimge nanu when you have a body, you have personality. I am a man, I am a woman. ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಸನಾಲಿಟಿ ಇದೆ. ನಾನು ಗಂಡಸು, ನಾನು ಹೆಂಗಸು. I am young, I am old. The personality it is coming to the body. Right? So when you interact with the world, the personality comes from the world. Personality, world gives a personality. Correct? They say you are a smart young man, bala buddhivanta. Okay, they say you are an engineer. Okay, they say you are successful, then unsuccessful. All these are your personality. When you are interacting with the world, correct? Then you start thinking, I am this. Okay, you start thinking, I am intellectual, I am a spiritual person, I am a religious person, what do you call as I am. That's your intellectual personality. Intellect here takes a personality. Correct? The Sakshi has no personality. Sakshi is pure witness of all those things. Sakshi. There is no personality. So personality is there when, as long as you associate yourself with the body, mind and intellect. When you don't associate the body and mind and intellect, you will become impersonal. Understand? Impersonal has impartial also. when you have personality, you are partial. When you are impersonal, there is no partiality. There is no good and bad which will affect you. There is neither happiness or unhappiness which affects you. You have become a witness of all these things. So the realization, self-realization also becoming impersonal. That means not sense. That doesn't mean not being sensitive. Impersonal means you don't have personality. When you don't have personality, you do job better, anything. Right? It's like an objective approach to life. You become total. Everything in the world becomes objective. So then your coloring of that will come down. ನೀವು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ add ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. Any questions? So I can't ask questions to Prema and Uma and Aru are listening. I don't know whether they can ask questions. Any other questions here? Huh?
They can call if they want.
They can call if they want. Any question here? Any questions? Okay, what is the time now? Okay, then we'll do sit silently and meditate.
Should I stop this?
And let me be on. Let them be participate in meditation if they want. Let us sit silently. You can keep this light on, otherwise you can switch off. Yeah, other one, you can switch off the other. Okay, still visible?
Yeah.
Okay, let us sit and meditate.